Not Enho. That tiny Russian guy.
This time I do know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
Okay. He messed me up the first time I ever saw a clip of him. I think most people had this experience. You saw a clip of him, and he just looks like a regular, like, toddler. But then he started, like, having the mannerisms and, like, you know, expressions of an adult. And then the next clip, he's, like, driving a car, and you're like, what the heck?
He's the one that Mike Tyson was messing with, and he was like, he thought he was a kid.
I do know what you're talking about. It's a weird one. Anyways, that's not this guy. This guy's Habibi. Oh no, you know where I know that from? Moeru takes. Oh, Moeru's the cloud. Eris, the streamer avoiding the puddle, he would always say break time Habibi. I have no idea what that meant.
Doesn't it just mean like friend?
Break time Habibi?
Something like that?
That's nice. Siesta, amigo. We really messed up as a country in a lot of ways, but I'm going to settle in one way. Not having siesta culture. We messed
Yeah, that would be
up.
nice.
I'm sure it sucks in a lot of other ways. Like, I'm sure you go to a car repair shop. Like, there's no Jiffy Lube in Italy. You go to a car repair shop, like, hey, can I get an oil change? And they go, yeah, 5 hours.
Come back later.
We got you. 5 hours. Oh, okay, that's sweet. The other guy says 8.
We gotta sync up siestas. That's now your siesta also.
I don't think that's what a siesta is.
Why not?
I think that's something else.
Like what?
Syncing up?
I mean, you know, like a calendar.
Oh, like a calendar. Yeah. Moeru struggling in this one. Tight game, tough matchup. Ooh, catches the jump. Tie game. That's my GOAT, Habibi. You know, I've got to be honest with you, chat, and you know I love you. Thank you for being here. I hate to put you on blast, but every single set we have a GOAT. Somebody comes into the chat and says, oh, Mega Blaster. That's my GOAT. They just can't all be. I hate to be that guy. I'm not even saying you gotta pick one, just pick less, you know? I don't want someone coming on the stream with a tag that's like in her DMs and say, oh, in her DMs, that's my GOAT. I can tell just by the tag that can't be the case. You guys need to settle on something here, all right? A little coordination. Moeru battles back. Big chomp to end it. Pick the right times to jump in. That's really all it comes down to, right? The kids have diminished the meaning of GOAT. I mean, there's a lot that can be said about that, but that's just language, man. Really, at the end of the day. You can't be mad. My mom sends me a text, I still go lol.
What about the word literally?
I'm not laughing out loud.
Do you like the word literally when people mean it to mean figuratively?
I really don't care about that.
Fair
I do care in the sense that you are saying the same thing over and over again.
Literally?
Like as a stamp.
Literally?
It's the, I dislike it for the same reason I dislike like.
For a guy like me?
I need to, yeah, like for like you, like it can be kind of like grating to like hear all the time.
Yeah, no, I do that all the time, unfortunately.
Literally just occupies that spot for most people.
Literally.
It was literally like, literally the thing I had to do. I was in a speech class once in high school, and the teacher went, "Hey, I know a lot of you say like all the time, but for the sake of this class, I'm going to be taking off points if you get on the podium and go like. And some of them were like, that's like unfair.
What were they like?
They were like that's not like okay. Because that's just how I talk. And he went, let me give you some advice. When you're practicing your speech, anytime you want to say like, don't say anything. And though it was rough the first couple speeches, by the end of the semester, ain't nobody was saying like. They realized they didn't need it.
I think I would
be
able to get by without it during a speech, but in casual conversation,
do you think
sometimes you got to fill the space, you know?
I just don't know if you do. Sometimes you can just be quiet.
Well, I mean, sure, I can do that also.
I think sometimes it's a superpower too, because if you're quiet when you're thinking,
you look mysterious.
Well, they actually look at you like this guy's an idiot.
if you're quiet?
Well, yeah, if you take too long to say something.
Well, sure. Yeah.
And then I say something and it kind of makes sense to them, and they go, "Oh, you know what? He must just be mysterious."
Yeah, I kind of skate by on hoping that everyone thinks I'm mysterious.
Oh yeah, mysterious. Bro, did you just go up to that girl in the bar and talk to her?
Nope.
Oh, you could have sat in the corner and acted mysterious.
That when I saw that picture, I was like, "Oh no, that's me."
Oh boy. Moeru in a full stock lead. Very confident in this one. How did me hyping my peoples become a combo? I don't know. I need to poke the bear sometimes. Need to rile up the troops. Tell them if we don't march 10 yards, nobody's getting dinner tonight. Oh! Hard read on the neutral get up, fully charged up smash. Moeru, a confident victory. Did they bump? Did they fist bump? I think they did. Maybe we just didn't cut the camera. I hope they fist bumped. 2-0 to Moeru. What a battle. What a battle. Thank you all for being here, guys. Smub is the GOAT. End of discussion. He's something, man. He's something. I think I've told this story a couple times. That dude is the closest thing to a machine I've ever witnessed firsthand. He was here. I think there must have been like 10 people at Xanadu. This was like years ago. 10 people here on a Saturday. And I said, hey, I went up to him. I went, hey, can we run some friendlies? And he kind of went, like, quietly nodded. I didn't even know who he was at the time. We're playing friendlies, man. I think the first 5 games in a row, I get 3-stocked. It took me like 6 games to finally take one of his stocks. And what's interesting is that there, at no point was there even a slight bit of waver. Like, he was not slowing down. He was not grabbing his water bottle. He was not even looking at his phone. He was next game, next game, next game, not a word. Just a complete output of destruction. I remember after like an hour, I had enough. I just couldn't take it anymore. I looked at, you can see on the bottom, like after you've played a long session of Smash, you can see the total stocks taken over the session. I kid you not, it was something like Smub, 350, Poe, 50. I mean, man, and I'd been playing the game at that point for like at least 3 years. Wow. That's just one of those moments. I was so destroyed. With sumo, I'd have to go back to my job.